So it is pretty much clear so far that AI has a great power of transformation in travel sector and in the hospitality industry. That's really clear about what we heard so far. So now what we are going to explore with Marek are the practical practical AI use cases for hotels to enhance the internal operations, the guest interactions, and also the guest experience, especially the digital guest experience, let's say. So in a nutshell, Marek will show us how to harness AI full potential and elevate the overall service offerings. So please welcome Marek Godawski from Sabre on the stage. Thank you, Marek.
Thank you, Emanuele. So first of all, give yourself a round of applause that you've made it through the day. Definitely it has been a long day for everyone. So round of applause to you. So I'm at Sabre. I run our distribution and AI engineering division. And I'm an engineer at heart, so I'll run you through some numbers that might actually come in handy given your roles. So 60% of travelers, they don't know the specific hotel they are going to go to at the moment of making the decision where to go. That's a big number. 60% don't know where they want to go. So that presents an opportunity to you. The way they behave is that if you look at those two, in each category, if you look at the top bottom, you see that it takes more than a month for an average consumer to complete a booking. So think of yourself. It takes you probably over a month, nearly in every category, whether it's accommodation, flights, car rentals, cruises, destination activities. You need it's a process. Basically, over a month is from the moment you start thinking about the journey till the moment you complete the booking. That's where you can influence the consumer so that they come to you and they do business with you. Another interesting data point is that consumers are booking far, far in advance right now. You can see the growth of how far in advance they continue to look for accommodation. So basically what this slide shows is that there's far more growth in the upper sector, 91 plus days ahead of their plan to go to vacation or to do leisure travel. So that goes to show that most of those consumers basically have a lengthy process before they have made a decision and they go on vacation. Why does it even matter? So one, majority, they don't know where they want to go. It takes more than a month to complete a booking. And they are buying far in advance, so they can cancel, they can rethink the decision, they can rebook with someone else. This presents the unique opportunity to you. And those are numbers. Numbers don't lie. So who are your customers? Who are the biggest groups of your consumers? Families, obviously. They book very differently than any other traveler, any other consumer. Luxury travelers, this is another large category of your customers. They look for something unique. They want to be treated as VIPs. They want to be able to brag about where they went. And millennials and Gen Zers, they love sharing. They love putting their stuff out there on social media. They like to meet with people and tell them where they went. They are motivated by very different things when they choose travel, when they choose you, when they choose your hotel, when they choose the activities they do. So let's look at what motivates most of these travelers. That study goes to show that the top 3 are spending time with family and friends. So over 54% of people said that the majority of what they want from travel is spending time with friends and family. How simple, but how telling. They want to relax and reduce stress levels. They want to escape from day to day. So they want what they don't have in their, in their day-to-day lives. This is how they buy travel. This is why they buy travel. So Gen Zers, as I did tell you, 75% of them, they're on social media. They get inspired and they promote others, promote hotels, promote activities. That's why it's so important to be present on social media. But there's one important thing that unifies them all. They are all online. All of them, they book travel online. They get inspired online. They get influenced online. Your customers are online. You must be online. You must have online presence. There's no other way. No longer they take magazines, travel magazines. They go, do the research. 61% of them are influenced by search engines. Let's see what other influences their decision making. OTA meta searches come the second. Reviews on Google Maps, they matter. Travel brand websites, those are the top ones. You really need to be there. Online presence matters. If you're not there, you are going to miss your customer. You did see that they booked far in advance. You did see that they also not only book far in advance, but it takes them a long time. So if you're not there, they can rebook with someone else. You can miss the business, simply put. So what does it all tell us? We know how they behave. We know their behaviors. We know what motivates them. So what can we do about it? This talk was about AI. So you can think at that place, okay, so why is he telling me all these numbers? What's the point? So AI can actually help with it. 41% of people who have interacted with any AI chatbot-like solution, half of those 41% led to booking. So again, it takes normally over a month to complete a booking, from the moment you start planning your travel to making a booking. While 41% who have interfaced with an AI chatbot, they converted into customers. So if you want to shorten this period, if you want to grab this business, that is a trend. That is currently a trend. Of those people who have interacted with those AI tools, 82% of them, they want to interact with those tools again. That's a major change in the industry right now. So you should keep an eye on it. When there's change, there's definitely opportunity, and that opportunity is for you. It may no longer be meta searches, OTAs, or your direct service providers where consumers are going to buy their travel from. Conversational commerce, conversational AI chatbots, AI agents, whatever you call them, and social commerce are going to be the most important channels in the upcoming future. So what's that practical application of AI in our day-to-day? automating all of the routine stuff like tasks. Like just the other day, I called the lady here at the hotel, asked her if I could request an ironing board. It wouldn't have to be her telling me that, yes, of course, it can be fully automated. This stuff is relatively simple right now with large language models. You can very easily create an AI agent that would immediately report it into a task manager, and immediately a person who actually will do the job, will bring this ironing board, would get it on their tablet or on their mobile. There's no need for anyone to be interfacing. This is not a thing, this is not so important for a human touch, actually. Human touch might be spent on something else, on creating those human connections. Other queries like, you might be surprised to know that 16% of all bookings still come through email in Europe. 16%. That's a stunning number. OTAs, roughly 30%. 16% is email. What does it tell you? It tells you that it takes 2 to 3 hours to service that type of an email. Receptionists, they have to write it back and forth email exchange, or a phone call, and put it back into the PMS. Why do they need to do it? You can have an automated AI agent automate this entire process. You can easily have this cost you not 20 euros right now, or even 30 euros, because that's how much you pay for stuff. Roughly 2 or 3 hours of someone's work is roughly that. You don't need that. AI can do it very well. You can have booking concierges. They can be put on top of your booking engine. They can answer nearly every question about your hotel, but they can also do bookings. Why would you need someone to be actually spending time on things that can be fully automated by AI? That will help you alleviate all the pains related to your staffing shortages. It will help you focus on what matters most to your customers, which is customer experience, which is building this loyalty with your brand. And loyalty pays dividends. Everyone has been telling you here today, and probably will be telling you over the course of next months, that data is the thing that you must sort out first in order to really, really make use of those AI advancements. But data right now is scattered in so many systems. It's no one system. It's in PMSs, it's in CRS, it's in, on the OTA side. It sits in so many different places. You don't even know where it sits, likely. You are not going to sort it out yourself as a hotelier. You need someone to help you unify this data first. And once you have unified this data about your customers, you can turn them into insights. Only then you can start taking advantage of all those generative AI models and the models of the previous era, so to speak. So once you have that in place, you can really start thinking about, elevating the personalization and making personalizations really matter. Those conversational tools, when they chat with you, they also reveal what customers really want. Sentiment analysis with the use of AI tools has never been easier. When you converse with a human being, it's unlikely they will remember too many things about this conversation. AI doesn't forget. You can easily use this sentiment analysis to improve your business. Those insights that you can get from those interactions, they can lead to telling you what you're missing in your business, to what those gaps are. And on top of that, those type of AI agents, they are available 24 hours, 7 days a week, in 50 languages, 50 plus languages. They never get tired. They always work, irrespective whether you want them or not. So let's assume you've done your homework and you have done some personalization. Hyper-personalization is this next trend that everyone is talking about, but no one has ever seen it. So what's hyper-personalization about? Let's assume I'm a swimmer or a jogger, and I would want to be placed very close to a swimming pool at the hotel. There's no way I can do it right now other than giving a call to someone. If I'm doing it via a booking engine, unlikely any hotel is going to let me actually book a room that is directly next to the swimming pool. But this is what customers need and are willing to pay. You price your rooms mostly whether it's close to the elevator, away from the elevator, close to the swimming pools, exactly the same condition, it's in the same room category. But that's not actually the smart way to do it. There are people willing to pay more for being away from the elevator, from being close to swimming pool. You're not harnessing this revenue because you don't have capabilities to do it right now. With AI, with unified data, with concierges, AI agents, that's going to become possible. So it can even predict what you want. Since it has interfaced with me before, and it knows I'm a swimmer, I like to be placed closer to a swimming pool, it may as well offer it to me. And again, it's always available. There's not much you need to do to really get more revenue from nearly the same number of rooms. In short, the time to lead is now, and it is for you to take action. I'm very pleased that I've been able to walk you through this short journey, and I hope that you will take advantage of all those trends that I have mentioned here about, and let me go to questions. I'm happy to take any questions you may have.